having the greatest morning so far. Just for the simple reason that I can feel the tension building up in my eye. And I can feel a migraine coming. There's a couple things I can do to get rid of this feeling. First, I have to drink water. And, after that, I should go outside and go for a run. If by then the migraine hasn't broken through yet. It's about 7 a.m. or something, I guess. A little past 7 a.m. This actually happens quite often, that I have to deviate from what I have planned for the day to make sure that I can see. Because if I don't try and if I don't deal with the situation now, I won't get up for the rest of the day, maybe a couple of days. So to try and alleviate the pressure now. I'll start by drinking some water. I'm gonna start by drinking some water, see how much that helps, and then I'll explain some more afterwards. I'll try. The situation is constantly evolving, and I'd like this to be like a timestamp almost, to see how this situation evolves for myself. And if I can figure out a way to not have to deal with this every day, well, a couple times a week. So. I just get stabs. Like, it feels like I'm getting stabbed in that eye. It's like a pressure thing or something, I don't know. So now I'm just pushing back on it. Don't even know if that's smart, but it takes away the pain a little bit, so. I hope I can get outside before this one really hits, but I have to wait till it's light out. Otherwise, I don't see anything. It's 9:30, minus 2 degrees Celsius. Water, I drank about a liter of water in the last hour, which helped alleviate the pressure in my head and in my eye socket. For now, I came out on a run because I know that my body has trouble digesting certain types of sugars. And I know if I keep my heart rate up for a certain amount of time, I help burn those sugars, so it'll actually take away my migraine most of the times. It doesn't always work, but it's the best thing that I've got for now. There's actually 2 reasons why I'm losing sight, and I'll get into those after my run, but for now I gotta get my heart rate up. So what often happens on these runs is because I'm burning these sugars, which are taking away my sight, at a certain point when I'm done burning those sugars, or I'm far enough into those sugars, I actually get sight back into my left eye. So now I just use these runs to scout locations that I can shoot for my photography. Okay, I just said that because I stumbled onto something, but I'm gonna come back for later. So let's finish this run. When I was in kindergarten, doctors found an anomaly through my left eye during a routine checkup. I was sent to have a brain scan where they found out that my left optic nerve is too big. This is the first factor that causes me to lose sight. This factor forces my brain to ignore my sight on the left side entirely after a while. Back then, I didn't necessarily notice too much of an inconvenience, but now this goes hand in hand with my migraines, which is factor number 2. The one triggers the other and the other way around. Even though my right eye is completely fine as long as I wear my glasses, my sight is never the same on 2 consecutive days. It's only been in recent years that I've actively been looking for ways to improve my sight. I've seen doctors about it, I've seen a brain specialist about it, and the advice that I get is try not to think about it, because you'll never have perfect sight. But I'm sorry, that just doesn't cut it for me. It's a Sunday, so I was expecting it to be calm for some reason, but guess not. Safety first. There's a very simple reason why I choose to shoot large or medium format cameras, and that's for the fact that this camera sees better than I ever will. So by taking this camera to locations that spark my interest in some way and taking those photos, I actually get a chance to process the image afterwards. By going through the entire process of using the film and using this size of a film, it forces me to slow way down and hone in on what interests me. Afterwards, I actually get a better understanding of why I stopped to shoot that photo in the first place, because I just have so much information to work with. Okay, there's no cars coming now. Wait for it to stop shaking. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Okay. That's it. Okay, perfect. I'm not going to pretend that I always print in the darkroom. I also scan a lot. But whenever I get the chance, and mostly the urge, I try and come to the darkroom. I actually use an extra light to be able to see better. There we go. Let's get started. I choose to print these images because it makes the fact that I want to see more tangible, and the act of wanting to see feels like a physical one.